Hello, YouTube friends. TeresaLouise here, and welcome to my sewing room. Today is Monday, um, March 7th already. Wow, time just flies when you're having fun. And yeah, so I thought I'd just come on for a little while, say hi to everybody. I always forget to do that. And work on this charm pack challenge. It's certainly taken me more than 2 hours, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna get started, and if anybody comes on, then I'll say hi. And yeah, also wanted to tell you about how I'm ironing those or pressing those too. And I'm probably gonna have to cut out some more fabric. Hi, Karen. Hi, Melina. Hi, Miss Morton. How are you doing? Hi, Carrie. Well, yeah, it's more of a wonderful day in the afternoon than it was this morning. Hello, Susan from Boise, Idaho. How are you? I can't believe how big Boise has gotten since I lived there. I moved away in 95, I think it was. And I don't remember the last time I was there. Um, maybe 2000 and, ooh, I don't remember. Was when my husband had his accident. The life flighted him to Boise. So I got to stay at St. Alphonsus for a week. That was fun. But anyway, the town is crazy now. It has just grown so big. Yes, it has gotten big. I used to live down on Warm Springs Avenue. That's one of the places as an adult. And I worked over on Broadway. And I worked for Key Services, which was part of Key Bank um, over there. Their office was off Broadway. That was quite a drive in the morning with all that traffic going down Warm Springs Avenue. I'll tell you what. But it was better. I lived in Emmett, Idaho, and I used to drive from Emmett all the way over to Broadway. And that got old real fast, so I found a place to rent on Warm Springs. It was a really nice house, and I like that area down there because the trees are great big. You know, they still have the big old trees. Um, of course, a lot of those trees died out way back, years ago, but most of them have gotten pretty big now. But yeah, Boise has nice, big, beautiful trees. Hi, Vicki. How are you doing? Hi, Martha. Thank you. Um, I'm still working on the little Dresdens. They're like 5 by 5, and that are going to be the cornerstones right there. But I have those downstairs because that's where my other sewing machine is that does the blanket stitch. Hurting but okay. Yeah, I was hurting earlier this morning. I had to go back to bed and I didn't get up till noon. So I haven't been up very long. So anyway, I'm just going to finish sewing the charm pack. See, Susan says Yes, I love that area, Warm Springs. But you were farther at Warm Springs and it has massive housing. Yeah, I think I was about, what was the name of that road? Coming in from Eagle. It used to be the first major stoplight there. If you could go right and it would take you over to Garden Valley, or you could keep going straight and take you further down Warren Springs Avenue. I would say I lived from that light about halfway down. Um, and there was the road I lived on. I can't even remember the name of the road, but there was a Wendy's there. I don't know if the Wendy's is still there or not, but anyway, actually lived in a lot of places in Boise when I was younger. My folks moved all over the place there, but my grandma used to live up on Overland. But now you can't even tell between really between Eagle and Boise, um, or from the highway, Meridian and Boise, and it's just all starting to look like, one big town. It's crazy. I do have quite a few relatives that live there. Yeah, I kind of had a fibro flare up this morning. Something, I don't know if I ate something wrong or what, but I feel a little better now. I might have ate too much chocolate. No, it couldn't be that. So, anyway. Well, what are you guys working on today? Okay, Martha. Well, you can go watch Kathy's anytime. Shinden. Yes, that's right. Shinden. Shinden Boulevard. Yep. And when I was really young, like around 11 or so, we lived Garden Valley, not too far from the big park. Is the big park still there? Um, I can't remember what that park's name was either, but we used to go there and play in the ditch. And as I got older, I would go to the concerts there. They had some really cool concerts there. Doing some cross stitch? Awesome. Hello, Sue Horn from Kentucky. We almost moved to Tennessee um, before we bought this place here. My husband is really regretting not buying the family homestead down in Tennessee. It was Clifton, Tennessee, I think was the name of the town. And his mother's parents, so his great grandparents, kind of founded that town, or they were, pretty up there. And they had this great big, beautiful 2-story house, but they had like 9 kids. And back in 2000 and oh boy, 2012 or 13, we could have bought that house for like $40,000 or something like that. They were really trying to get rid of it. And at that time, both my parents were still living, and I really didn't want to move that far away. But of course, now they're both deceased, so, you know. Now somebody else bought that house and they turned it into a bed and breakfast. Oh my word. All the work they did on that house is just so beautiful. Okay, Martha. Oh, I've been wanting to do that. The crocheting the granny squares. I might do that because my neighbor gave me two big boxes of yarn, and I was watching Lori Holt the other day, and she was doing the granny squares. Are you doing the granny squares with Lori Holt? And I think she said that she had some videos on how to do those, but she's doing them with her thread, her yarn. It's it's not really like real thick yarn, but it's not embroidery thread. It's, you know, I don't know what. She said it's 100% cotton, I think. She said that. Hi, Tammy. How are you doing? Hi, Crystal. No, you're not late. This is I didn't even schedule this, so it's good. So I figure whoever shows up, it's awesome, because I didn't schedule it. And yeah, I figure granny squares are easy. So, oh, Vicky's windows are still leaking. Darn it. We get those kids to fix that window for you. Maybe they'll earn some of their meals. 4-ply yarn. I'm not sure what I have. And it's in the closet. And I got all that stuff on there. 4-ply yarn, but I'll write that down. I don't want it too heavy. I don't want to use too thick of yarn, I don't think. 4-ply yarn. Hi, Nancy. How are you doing? Martha says, oh my, I did one yesterday and I only had one mistake. But yesterday I could not even do the center. Today's looks pretty promising. Yes, I'm doing it with Lori Holt. Awesome. Well, tonight, then, when I go downstairs and I start resting, like I always do, watch TV, I usually do like cross stitch or something, or work on those baby dress downs. But maybe I'll take some yarn down there and bring her videos up in. Oh no. Hi, Linda. Nancy says, just in time to leave for work. I'm sorry. Hi, Pat from Canada. I'm sorry. Well, you can watch later. What kind of work are you doing, Nancy? I do know how to crochet, so that should, you know, be helpful. But I've always wanted to do one of those granny squares, and I have all kinds of different colored thread, and I know there's some small thread in there, so. Oh, okay. Manage apartments. Oh, fun. Oh, from work. Okay. Oh, you're leaving work. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I lived up by Seattle, Washington back in 1985, and one of the ladies that I rented from, she had a lot of apartment rentals, and my husband and I were, pretty strapped for money. I think he was making like 7.75 an hour, you know, and that was a good job. And rent's pretty high up there. Anyway, I started working for her and helping her with her apartment rentals. She had quite a few of them, and then when she was gone on vacation, um, she had me take over and manage them for her while she was gone. So yeah, that's, collect rent. Wasn't one of my favorite jobs, but I didn't mind going in and doing the cleanup afterwards because I was always, back then I was, kind of OCD, and I was pretty fast at cleaning. But some people are just really pigs. Hi, Craft a Simple Life, also known as Tracy from Ontario. How are you today? And then my husband and I had some rentals in Oregon, and we only had one good renter, and that was his mom. The rest of them just, they just tell you anything. Oh, we'll take care of it, we're this, we're that, and blah, 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 blah. And uh, in Oregon, you got to be really careful about references and stuff like that. Like, you couldn't say, if you were a reference, you couldn't say bad things about the renter. You had to be really careful about what you say. So even though, you would call around and get references, you weren't really getting the truth, which really sucked. Or they just tell you something else because they want them to move out of their place. Puttering around. Hello. Or hello. Hi, Emily. Anyway, I'm just babbling. Oh no, Vicky, that's not good. Actually, one of my first paying jobs as a teenager was I worked as a maid at a hotel in Ontario, Oregon. And I'm sure Susan knows where that is. But I was like 16, 17, and it was like a part-time thing while I was going to school. All right, so I don't know if any of you all. Yeah, my last renting experience, we had to call the cops too. We got the little gal that we had renting it turned into be a meth head, if you know what that is, a druggie, big time. And oh my God, that house was a mess. And so that was like it. We sold that house for dirt cheap, just my husband's like, just get rid of it. I'm done. I'm done renting out. So the neighbors next door to it actually bought it, and they just tore it down. They just wanted the property, which was really kind of sad because the house wasn't that bad, and the damage, there wasn't really any damage to the structure itself. Like, you probably would have needed new carpet and, this the septic stuff cleaned out, that kind of thing. But structural wise, there wasn't any damage to it. And it wasn't like she was making drugs in there. She wasn't doing that. But so that was kind of a bummer to see that house get torn down. But they bought it, so they can do what they want. All right. So here we are, still working on the Charm Pack quilt. Part 4. I'm slow. It's all the talking I do. Okay. Oh, I also wanted to see, I cleaned the camera lens. I wanted to see if it looked better. Sorry, I'm eating a M&M. It's a little less blurry, I think. What do you guys think? I have my baggy clothes on today. I live in these. These are my lounge pants. They are kind of bell-bottomed. They're nice and baggy. They're not too tight. They don't hurt me. So once you sew these to your sashing strips, then I'm pressing towards the dark on every sashing strip. Just pressing towards the dark on that, and then when you get ready to press these, you want to press towards the dark again, and that way when you get ready to sew these on, then your seams will line up and they'll what's the word? Help. Can't remember the word now. They'll mesh. No, it's not the word I'm looking for, but that'll work. They'll butt right up to each other, nice and tight. So one seam will be going one way and one seam will be going the other way. Or not the seam, but the 1/4 inch of the fabric. Nest. Thank you, Tammy. You guys are so helpful. So yes, that'll be, yeah, so they'll nest properly. This is going to be a really cute little quilt, I think. And I think I'm going to be really happy with the blend, with the dark cornerstones that I'm putting in there. And then I'll do the dark binding on it, or border on it. Yeah. I don't think that she, I think it was her personal stuff, Vicky. Like, she didn't have a lot of people in there doing things, but she got so parent. And the other thing is she had a couple of little kids. And I mean just babies. One was like newborn, and the other was like 2 or something, 2.5 or so. And she got so paranoid that she would load everybody up in her car, and then she would just go drive around, and then she'd park in an alleyway somewhere. She wasn't even using the house for the last month that she had it. That stuff is just not good, I'll tell you. Hi, Cindy. Yes, I started this on Sobecca. But I talk so much, as you can tell, we're on part 4, that I don't get too much done. So I'm going to, yeah, I think it's going to be a really cute little quilt. I like it. Might even just be the right size for a young person, like, I think it'll be bigger than the baby quilt, but it would be good for like a twin size bed or something. Hi, Colleen. How you doing? Hi, Lisa. Hey, hey, hey. How are ya? Hi, June. How's everything over in the UK? I really want to go to the UK sometime. But I don't know if I could fly on the airplane for that long. That's the only thing. I mean, I used to fly all the time when I was young for my job, but I've become a little more paranoid in my older age. And I don't know if I could be on a ship, all that. So, hi, BJ. Hi, Melissa. How are you doing? Uh, Melissa, you're going to turn blue here in a minute. I hope you don't mind. Hi, Donna. Because I know you know how to take care of trolls, and you can put your link in there if you want. Where is the best place to have your cabin on a cruise ship? June said they had a lovely sunny day today, a bit windy and cool though. You should come on over. You'd love the history. I know I would love the history. I watch anything history from the UK. I do. What is that? There's a history. It's called Time something. I watch those all the time. They're archaeologists, and the host guy's name is Tony, I think. You like her, Blue? Great. Anyway, I watch that show all the time. I love that show. And I watch a lot of your other shows from over there. I don't know what it is. The English over there have this odd sense of humor that I appreciate. Oh, BJ, that would be awesome. She said, my twin granddaughters were born in the UK, and she spent 3 lovely weeks there. I would like to spend like 2 months at least, maybe 3, just going around, you know, going around and seeing all the places that I watch on the history stuff. But you know, I want to do that in America too. That's one of the reasons why we went ahead and got the hi Katrina, our camper, was so that we could do some traveling. It's really hard to see what the front and back is on this white on white. I should point the camera down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Nope, you can't be late. You're not late. I didn't schedule this, so you know. I just hit the live button. I need 7 cornerstones, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. For each strip. kind of have a sunny day here today too. I think it's about 45 out there, right around there, but we still have a lot of snow on the ground. Which really bums me out. But it's probably a good thing to have snow up in the mountains. Maybe it'll be a cooler summer and we won't have so many fires. We had so many fires in the last couple of years. Really scary. Last year, the fire was like 13 miles away from our little town here. Lisa, is she still living over there then? You love the spur of the moment lives? Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I try to be, aware of other people that I watch, their lives, that I don't bump into that. But, and then when I'm feeling, not too bad, then I just come on. Like, do I feel like coming on and talking today? Sure. I think I need to change that needle. Oh, hi, Brenda. Having a rainy day, huh? Yeah, that's good for naps. Or hot cocoa. Oh, you were going to come on? I'm sorry, Melissa. Did you have one scheduled? Oh, I didn't mean to walk over you. Sorry. Oh, I know, Vicky. It's really sad about what's going on. I mean, I don't think I'd want to go over there right now, but 6. Oh, impromptu. Okay. Well, I won't be on very long. I don't think. If you want to come on. Of course, it's later for you, so. Are you going to start scheduling a time? Have you got that figured out yet? And I'm talking to Melissa. Oh, I know. I'll figure it out sometime this week, maybe. The Zoom thing. 6. One more. That would be fun. I'd have to try and get my laptop hooked up for that. Bring it up here. Because I think it works better if you have a big screen. Yeah, that's the other thing, BJ, is getting sick. Sure, Katrina. Go right ahead. You can share whatever you want. As long as it's not overly political. I have Zoom too, Melissa. I just have to bring the computer up here is all I was saying. Which is no big deal. I just got to unplug it from downstairs and plug it in up here. And maybe I'll do a survey on when is a good time. Okay, there's 7. You just discovered you have a Cheeto addiction? Oh, cool. I'm glad you have tech support. Tracy. Go ahead, Katrina. Share something. Oh, thanks for sharing that link. Yeah, I'm going to I got that little calendar in the Lasso sampler box, and I'm going to use that and with pencil, I'm going to write down everybody that I watch, what time they come on, so I can figure out, I know I do Sunday at 2 o'clock, but for just jumping on live like this, you kind of want to make sure you're not stepping on anybody else. And the only one I know that comes on today, that's Pat Sloan, and she comes on, I think, at 5:30 my time. She's not live, but it's a premiere, so there's a live chat, but it's a pre-recorded video. Hi, Shady, Susan. Did you see that Practically Creative put her YouTube channel in there for you? I have Ruco too. I like Ruco. I save a lot of money a month since we've been on the Ruco. Because I also use it for telephone. But I mean, I use Magic Jack. So the internet, we use the internet for TV, telephone, all that stuff. Okay, I think I read all those. Oh, pork rinds. My mother used to love pork rinds. And I don't know if they still, I like pork rinds, but I mean, I don't love them like my mom used to. But they used to come with a little packet of hot sauce. And last time I bought pork rinds, they didn't have the hot sauce in there. So tell me, Brenda, the pork rinds that you buy, do you get the little pack of hot sauce? Katrina spent over 2 hours in Walmart. I purchased 14 items and everything rung up to $50 over shelf price for a total of 7. Oh my goodness. Oh, 50 cents over shelf. Really? Did you say anything? I mean, it rang up more than what it said on the shelf. I would have. Did they tell you it was going to be like that or what? BJ has a spicy Cheetos addiction. Yeah, those are good too. I like caramel popcorn. Pat comes on, I think at 5:30 on Mondays. That's Pacific Standard Time. But I mean, she has that every morning stream too, but it's like 7 o'clock my time, Pacific time, so that's too early for me. No, not anymore, Brenda. Okay, I was wondering. BJ hasn't seen him with hot sauce packs either. It was like I think it was Tabasco sauce. Little packet of Tabasco sauce, and then my mom would, put it on the pork rind and crunch, crunch. She loved them. Oh, you were the luckiest, Lisa. Oh, really, BJ? Yeah. Well, when I go huckleberrying in the summertime, when I go pick berries, um, I always take a bag of something. And one time I took a bag of pork rinds because I figured the dogs would love them too. Six. Ooh, that one's done too. Just got to put this on there. And I was really disappointed that they didn't have the hot sauce thing in there. Of course, I was already on my way out, so I didn't want to come home. They were still good though. Very crunchy, crunch satisfying. Hi Lee, how are you doing? So basically it's pork scratchings. I don't know. Oh wow. Okay, so you did get your money back. Good. Your dog loves pork scratchings. Yeah, they're different. The ones they make for dogs compared to the ones they make for people. I don't think I'd eat my dog's pork ears or anything like that. Pork skins. Oh, okay, Katrina. Hi, Natalie. How are you doing? It took another hour fighting with management. This is from Katrina. I just wanted to let everyone know to pay very close attention on what you're paying. Okay, good to know. You've never seen them with hot sauce? Well, I'm talking about when I was like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. That was a long time ago. So I don't know how long it's been since they quit putting hot sauce in with the pork rinds. I can't do spicy anymore. Oh, that's what you call them in the UK? Okay. Pork scratchings is what they call them in the UK. I think I've been in Walmart once in the last 3 years. Hi, Marie. And then I just got I don't know where anything is, you know. And so my husband and I are walking around in there, and pretty quick I'm like, oh, never mind, let's just go. I can't take this. I did wear a mask, and I had gloves on too. Oh, you have an app on your phone to scan everything before you go to the register these days? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there is a brand of pork rinds that are spicy. Yeah, I've seen those. I know it's weird how, even though most of us came from the UK over to this country, how we have different words for things like biscuits and cookies. That always confuses me. Wow, yeah, food truck that goes around on Tuesdays selling fresh pork rinds and kettle corn. I would like the kettle corn. That would be good. Oh, I know. We always talk about food. Yeah, scones and biscuits. Yeah. I'm not sure, Cindy, how I will quilt it. I'll probably do like I have this really cute tulip pattern that I made up. And when I quilt on my long arm, I just do free motion. It doesn't have the computerized stuff, you know, cute computerized designs. And so I just make something up. And I have these clear plastic sheets that I lay on top of the quilt. And I test out different patterns and see what I like. But because this one is so, you know, spring and pretty, I'll probably do that. Thinking I'll do that tulip one, but I'll see when we get there. Maybe I'll go live when I'm getting ready to quilt it. Donna scans and pays on her phone so she doesn't have to go to the checkout. See, I don't know how to do any of that. I live in this little teeny town. You know, we don't have all that new stuff. You, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you. I'm sure she can bring it up on her phone somehow. Yeah, I think tulips would be pretty. Americans eat meatloaf, but most of the UK don't. But don't you think meatloaf is kind of like, what is that sausage thing that they make where they stuffed, you know, it's got like meat and rice, maybe oats. I don't know. It's an old thing back then. Oh no, not blood pudding. It's more. It's a like a sausage. Haggis, yes, haggis. So I think meatloaf is kind of like haggis, except for meatloaf doesn't have, you know, the cereals and stuff in it. Although you do put breadcrumbs in there. So I think that kind of, I feel like it kind of maybe derived from haggis. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't really eat a lot of meatloaf. I do like meatballs. I like a meatball sandwich. And actually like having, I don't mind making the meatloaf, but I actually like to eat it the next day on a sandwich. So, meatloaf sandwich. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So that one's ready. And how many of these do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9 rows, 9 of those. I have to write that down so I don't forget. Yeah, I enjoy popcorn. I love popcorn. Okay, let's see. So that one's done. I'll get that one out of the way. Bring this one over here. Yeah, black pudding is made from pig's blood. Have you ever had it? That doesn't sound good to me at all, but you eat what you have back then. I mean, I think they still make blood pudding, right? That's right, Donna. They were all the extra parts that the nobility didn't want to eat. So all the servants and whoever got all the innards. It's disgusting. Yes, have eaten black pudding, usually on a breakfast. Fry up. Okay. Yes, it is really made with pig's blood. I don't know if it still is today, but it used to be. There's some channels on YouTube that redo recreations of the meals, the foods that they used to eat or still eat, you know, over in the UK. It's pretty interesting. I don't, off the top of my head, don't remember what they're called, but Lee likes liver and onions with cabbage and mashed potatoes. Okay. I like, out of that, the onions and cabbage and mashed potatoes. But you can keep the liver. Townsend is one channel that does a lot of recreation of food. Hi, April. I like doing fried cabbage and onions. Chop up the cabbage, you know, real small, and onions, and have fried cabbage and onions. That's really good. That's right, Melissa. You can use everything on a pig except the oink. I wouldn't be surprised. Did I know lobster was considered poor people's food originally? Well, it sure isn't now. When my husband lived back east, he used to get a lot of lobster. What you get west isn't anything compared to what you get out back east. One more on this one and it'll be done. Let's see, is that right? Yeah, 7. I'll probably count it again too. June says it's awful, the black pudding. Okay, now since we talked about food, what are you guys working on right now? Bye, Brenda. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, gee whiz, Melissa. I don't like oysters. I have tried them several different times. I ate snails one time at a French restaurant. They had a lot of garlic on them. They're kind of chewy. Not something I would want to get all the time. Okay, I think that one was... Okay, this one is done after I put the white one on there. No. I tried raw oysters raw one time, and they didn't stay down. It was gross. I don't like slimy stuff. No. You can't do it. April is getting ready to finish the last of the 4 quilts for family. Awesome. Just doing the binding. I just finished dinner. Got to play taxi for my youngest tonight. She has practice. Oh, cool, Tracy. There's a whole frog leg. Frog legs are good. I've had those. I didn't know there was a festival, but BJ is going through my layer cakes to make the quilt that the guy from Texas on Sobeka last live made. Oh, cool. Ian, right? Yeah. He used a layer cake. Yep. Okay, I noticed this morning on Pat Sloan's channel that she is gonna start the Will You Be My Neighbor quilt, which is houses and trees and stuff like that. And I've been wanting to do a house quilt for quite a while, and I'm going to be starting that. I think probably Sunday. She posted the first pattern today, so you can go to her website. It's free. It's a really good way to use up your scraps, and that's what I'm going to try and do, maybe. Although I do kind of have a fat quarter bundle that I thinking about doing that's red, white, and blue, because I don't have a red, white, and blue quilt. So this would be like a really good opportunity to make a red, white, and blue quilt. Um, since it's just a few more months until July, 4th of July. Uh, so anyway, if you guys want to make that with me, I think that'd be great. All you have to do is go over to Pat Sloan's YouTube channel. She posted it in the description box below the video. And her video tomorrow morning, she's going to be talking about fabric and then also fabric requirements for the project. So you'll find out more about it tomorrow. Vicki says Mom and Pop did a house one. Okay, thanks, Donna. I was going to do that too. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to wear the flag. Susan is working on a jelly roll, sizzling by the Fat Quarter Shop, their free pattern. Good afternoon, Netta. How are you doing? Well, that is an something that is odd, Melissa. But yeah, I have a really pretty Fat Quarter bundle that has blues and reds in it and white, so might do that one. Hi, Joyce. Laura is working on the Charms Challenge. She's just making it bigger. All right, Colleen. All right, everyone, time to pay rent. Be sure and give TeresaLouise her thumbs ups. Oh, cool, Nancy. Nancy made it home. I'm glad. Her feet are up. Heather said she made some practice blocks today. Was that of the house? The neighbor quilt? Hi, Dolinda. She just got home from work and finishing having supper. I don't know what's the reason about wearing the flag. Maybe it's against flag policies. Because you know you're not supposed to cut up the flag and disrespect it. You're supposed to, once they outlive their life, you're supposed to, I think you're supposed to burn them. But I don't know. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. But oh, Melissa said it's considered disrespectful to wear the flag in clothing. Yeah, but this isn't the flag at all. This is just red, white, and blue fabric. Yep, burn them. Burn them. But there's a ritual to it. Yeah. Hi, Stir. How you doing? Yeah, I didn't do the Pat Sloan Summer Soiree. I thought about it, but because I want to do the next one that she just came out with today, the neighborhood quilt with the houses. Donna said she gave the old flags to the Boy Scouts and they burn them. That's been around for a long time, Natalie. I've known that since I was a kid. I don't think it's anything about where you live necessarily. Right. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, not wearing a flag. Sorry, never heard of that. Uh, yeah, I've never heard of that either. I think it would depend on how you wear it. I mean, what if you're in a parade and everybody wants to dress up like a flag as a sign of respect? Would that be all right? I know that you're not supposed to let the flag touch the ground, and as soon as it starts fraying or getting bad, then you're supposed to put it to rest properly. Okay, did I say I needed 9? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 done so far. You're right, Colleen. Well, I guess you'd have to use other things in the parade then. Guess I'm going to have to look it up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more on this one. All right, Paula. Take the flags to your local VFW, which we happen to have a VFW here, and they can perform the proper ceremony for them. That's a great idea. Or another gal said they take them to the Boy Scouts, and they do it too. What if it's just a little flag, like, the little teeny flags that you put in your plants? You have to do it with those too? I mean, is there a size cutoff or all American flags? That's what I want to know. Okay. Nancy says, they say a flag is only to be used to fly, but now flag printed fabric is okay. Just a real flag can't be used. That makes sense. Last one on some sashing strips. Okay, and I think right. I think burning the flag on the news, they were doing it disrespectful. But the ceremonies, when they put a flag to rest, they burn it. So I guess it all depends on your intentions when you're doing it. Anyway. Oh, Susan is doing her Secret Life of Color. That's another sew along that Pat Sloan is doing. Okay, one more done. So that makes 5 because I have one hanging up there, one over there. Yeah, 5. Anyway, that's right. We learn something new every day. Natalie needs to work on her Quilt Guild project. What is that? I have, oh, do you want to see? I'll show you. I didn't go to the last guild meeting. Hi, Passion for Art. You're new here. Okay, April. That makes sense. I had to take my flag down for a little while because of the snow and rain and all that. We didn't want it. It gets so damaged in the wintertime, so we only put it back up when it's nice outside during the wintertime. Looks like Melissa posted a link. Hi, Sandra. She said she just came on. She made the mistake and went back and read some of the foods. Ugh. I know. We had some pretty bad ones in there. Right, Donna says you can wear images of the flag, just not the real flag. Right, Melissa, that's right. Reading your comment at 2:43. Okay, let me go back down. Where did Lori Holt come from? I don't know. Well, that's okay. We can't, we can't like every designer, so it's okay. Um, I don't, I don't care for necessarily that style of fabric a lot of times. Not really, but I do like a lot of her cross stitch patterns, but I changed the colors up. And I mentioned her a while back, Melissa, Lori Holt, about doing doing the granny squares, crocheting the granny squares. So maybe Natalie might be behind in the live. I don't know. Hi, Miss Topaz. How are you doing? Well, I'm glad you stopped in. Oh, you still have your dad's flag? Wow, that's cool. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing? Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Oh no, Heather, that's not good. That's hi, Laura. That's right. Everybody has their own taste in designs. Okay, let me show you what I got. I'll take a break from the sewing. I've been going so fast. Woohoo! I need to take a break. I need to have a little drink anyway. My tea is always cold. You know what I need to get? One of those warmer things to put my tea on. Coffee warmer, whatever. Maybe my coffee would stay hot. My tea would stay hot. I'm doing all right. Did you have a good lunch? Yeah, I love cross stitching too. Okay, let me show you what I got. Now, I'm not too sure about this. Now, see, this is one of those fabrics that, you know, I probably wouldn't have bought it myself, but okay. This is gonna, our community, we have every summer we have like, Elk City days where everybody comes and parties and there's stuff going on, right? And this year, and every 2 years, my quilt club has a quilt show. So this year we're having a quilt show, and we can participate in different things. We always come up with a quilt challenge. So somebody picked out this fabric. It's very fall, it's oranges, and the background color is black, and then oranges, and tans, very fall. And it says, for your project, there has to be at least a 2.5-inch square of this fabric in the finished piece. You can sew a quilt, a wall hanging, pillow cover, sewing machine cover, purse, table topper, whatever you'd like. But the fabric needs to be recognizable and finished for Elk City days. Have fun. It will be great to see all your creative ideas that come from this fabric. Yeah, so paisleys, yes. So this is the fabric I have to work with for the challenge. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. We'll see. I think I have some fabric in my stash over there that would go with it, and it's actually a quilt pattern. So maybe I could throw this in there with it and just do a quilt. Hi, Crystal again. Sorry, she was making hubby supper. That's okay. Let's see if you have. So I don't know if you saw the fabric I got that they assigned. Laura said the fabric would make a cute wallet. Laura said she'd put oranges and pops of teal, maybe a southwest look. Terry loves the fabric. Or a bag lining, Melissa says. Okay, Vicky, go feed the hubby. Teresa needs a Yeti. Oh, yeah, I do. One with a handle. Could you get that to me? Thanks in advance, Natalie. Oh, no, Heather. That that would suck. Okay. I don't think so. Why? Does he like those colors, Ernest? You know what I could do? I could make one of my rice bag clappers out of it. I bet you nobody else in the group would be making those unless they watched the video. That'd be kind of cute. And then, ooh, it'd be really cute. Okay, so make one of my rice bag clappers, or ruler weight, or whatever you want to call it, like this one, out of this. Use this at the bottom, maybe. And then there'd be plenty enough still to do like a rug mug. And then maybe like a little chicken pin cushion. And just kind of make a little set of sewing related items that all match. Something like that might win. What do you guys think? A cell phone rest? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I got to write these down. That's a good idea. In the rice bag and the rug mug. You like the cell phone rest? Okay. What is a rice clapper? Well, let me tell you. Back in one of my live videos, I made a rice bag clapper. It's something I made up in my head. Because I didn't have the wooden rice bag, and so I made two. This one and this one. So it's a seam press. So after you iron your seams, then you can put this on there, and it's filled with rice, so it absorbs the heat. And this one, it's not very heavy. What did it take? Like almost 2 cups of rice. This one is much bigger, and whoops, much bigger. See, and it too flattens your seams. Or the other thing I like about it is you can use it for your big ruler. So it's dual purpose. So you just set it off to the side like that, or you can use the small one. But this bigger one is much heavier. It's almost 4 pounds. It has a lot of rice in it. And so you could use it for a weight too. So that is what I'm calling my rice bag clapper, or ruler weight. And they're really cute. Thank you for asking. Okay, so what did we have? Anything else come up? Hello, 100 proof quilter. Linda heats up a rice bag to keep her feet warm in the winter. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, don't use minute rice. I used brown rice. I had some old brown rice. Yeah. So back to this fabric. Let me see what other ideas. Yeah, I have, right, Netta. Having a set is a unique idea. Yeah, so I think that would look really cute as the challenge. And that would be a way to use up this fabric. Okay. Also a chicken pin cushion. I've been wanting to make one of those again. So chicken, which is like this. Of course, I got my clips up here on the top, but that's kind of what the chicken looks like. Yeah, like a mini traveling sewing kit thing. Oh, I could even make a needle minder, needle holder. That's a good idea. Oh, I could also maybe do one of my floss wallets. That might be kind of cute. There's actually enough there to do a small project bag and a floss wallet. Possibly. These are all great ideas. Natalie. No, you don't need lead balls. That big one has almost 4 pounds of rice in it. Okay. Yeah, project bag, right. Okay. Okay. I think I'll go back down to the bottom. Love the chicken pin cushion. Send you a pin cushion and you'll send me a Yeti? Okay. You want a chicken pin cushion? You want it out of this fabric or something different? You're procrastinating on the quilt. Shame on you. Get to work. Yes, floss wallet with felt. Natalie, have you seen my floss wallets? Come on now. Yeti is a cup that keeps your liquids either hot or cold. You just snorted. You plan on making the floss wallet soon? Are you making my floss wallet? Okay, I don't think Natalie has seen my floss wallet. Come on now. It's awesome. Oh, wait, and I got some of my project bags down here. Okay. So, here's my project bag. And my project bags have vinyl. So I can put a card or the pattern right here, but still have a zipper where it opens up, and then you can put all your stuff on the inside. And then I make a matching floss wallet that goes with it, and then you can put all your flosses in there. See? Natalie. Purdy. And this is where you put your needles, or when you're doing your floss, you know. I roll up my extra little pieces and put them there. And then this little heart is made out of felt, and you can put your needles in that. And then you just close them up, and you just tie it like so. Okay? Because I don't like that floss all over in my bag. So that's why I came up with this. Here's one of them. Here's a purple one. And see, here's a pattern. This way, I love doing the vinyl on the outside where I can put my pattern there and then still have another pocket with a zipper for the stuff, you know, because it's easier to find your project. Here, this is a really cute little, look at this one, is really cute with the purples and stuff. Here's the back. Now this one I have all of my floss on those little cardboard floss bobbins, and they just slide right in there like that. And I leave them up a little higher so I can see the number. Isn't that one cute? These are so much fun to make. Now I have videos out there making these, both of these things. Yes, I made it up. This is my pattern. And I did a bunch of test ones first until I came up with something I wanted, because I just did not like having that floss all over in my project bag. It just drove me nuts, and I wanted it to be more organized. And you can actually, I think it's like 24, you can put 24 different colors in here. And I came up with this project bag thing too. Well, there might be somebody else out there that makes them the same way I do. I don't know, but then I have a little smaller one. This is little, but same concept, and it has a smaller floss wallet in it, and it holds about 8. So anyway, I do have videos out there on these if you guys want to make them. They're a lot of fun, and they're actually, this is really easy, super easy to make. This one doesn't have anything in it yet. I don't think there's that many people in my sewing group here locally that does cross stitch. Thank you. I have them labeled as floss wallets, Natalie. Okay, Colleen, I'll see you later. I'm not going to be on much longer anyway, but thanks for coming in. Bye, Joyce. Oh, sorry, you're not. You're saying goodbye to Colleen. Yeah, thank you, Stir. I hope you feel better. Crystal says when she goes places, she grabs her floss, scissors, needles, all that, and carry pencils in for school, a bag. Yeah, but this is all nice and organized, and it's pretty. Yeah, there's quite a few people out there that have project bags. I think I saw a question that asked me what kind of vinyl I use, and I go to the dollar store or the Dollar Tree or whatever, and I buy the heaviest weight clear plastic shower curtain, and that's what I use. I'm pretty sure I have I'll have to go back and look in my videos and make sure that it's marked properly, but I do have a couple of them on making the project bag. And I think it was during a live. It's like Tiffany's coming on. Or I don't know if she's live or not. Opening mail. So anyway, those are, yeah, I just saw that, Vicky. Stir always wanted to make a drawstring jewelry bag with sections. Oh, that's a good idea, Terry. Using the vinyl that the blankets and sheets come in. Does she, Laura? Yep, they are whip bags, work in project bags, Natalie. Um, Netta has a pattern for the jewelry bag. A bun warmer pattern that works really well for that. I've never seen that. You'll have to do that on your channel. Well, I bet you if you did that floss wallet thing, you could adjust the sizes where I know the small little containers fit in there. That would make a good travel case for your meds. Let's see, 320. The other thing I thought would be really nice for those floss wallets, instead of using fabric here for the holders, to use the clear vinyl plastic, but you know that vinyl plastic is not the easiest thing to deal with when you're sewing. So, but it would make it, if you use the vinyl on here, then you could see your colors. There is that. Jewelry bag bun warmer. I'm up for it. So, anyway, all right. Well, you guys, I've been on for 2 hours, it looks like. Have Have you ever quilted Des? Hi, James. Um, I don't know what that is. Des. You'll be watching for those bun warmers. Yeah, Melissa, we want to see that. What size needle do I use? I think I just do the 80/20, or not 80/20. Is that right? Yeah, 80/12. But I don't sew directly on the vinyl. It usually has a strip of fabric over it first. I don't ever sew right directly on the vinyl, but I do know if you need to do that, that you could put paper or something else. I'm not sure. Okay, Joyce, I'll see you later. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that, Melissa. Okay, Lisa, I'll see you later. Oh, is that a saying? Yeah, I have no idea. See, I live in the country. A non-stick foot. Okay. No, I usually don't do anything unless, you know, until I know for sure. I don't want to just be deleting people. Okay, I'm getting tired. Let's go over and watch Tiffany unbox her whatever it is she got in the mail. How about that? I mean, unless you know that somebody said something that was a bad word, that I wasn't aware of, that'd be different. Then go ahead. Thanks so much for spending some time with me in the sewing room. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep working on this quilt, and maybe the next time I come on, we'll see that I'm done, huh? All right. Until next time, I've had a great conversation. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Be sure and click that bell so you get notified when I have another video. So I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.